Hello everyone. Let me actually turn this down a bit. Just a little bit. Now, I know you probably saw the title of this video, and I'm probably wondering what the fuck I'm going on about. But I'll tell you in a second. Okay, this map uses a new knife engine. I couldn't remember that, so. Okay. So, which you can probably tell by the title, I'm not exactly feeling the best. Okay, it's still too loud. I'm not feeling the best as I usually probably would if I was, in my normal mood. Uh, so as you've probably noticed, not a lot has been happening on Meme Team. If you keep up with Meme Team content, and not a lot of videos have been happening on this channel either. But that's because I've been kind of discouraged, I'll say. It's ever since the thing with Mason happened, it's kind of been really hard for me to do certain stuff and I had lost a lot of, what's the word? Like, confidence, I'll say, in my planning. I lost a lot of confidence in that because of a thing that happened with Mason. And it sucks. I mean, I can't do anything about it now. But it does... It hit me harder than a lot of people probably do think. Because I had so many ideas for us to do. And because me and Mason were the co-host, we had to work together on all this stuff. And because the rule of Meme Team is never do a video alone unless it's like a super important announcement. So, yeah. Abiding by that rule, we couldn't do a video by ourselves because that was against the rules of Meme Team. And still is. I'm not going to be changing that. It still is against the rules. It's against the rules to do that, and I had some stuff planned, and sadly, because of everything that happened, I wasn't able to do it, and it kind of disencouraged me to do a lot of stuff, because I had a lot of things planned. I had, like, some Cards Against Humanity planned and stuff like that, which we can still do, but I really wanted to do with Mason, and it kind of just went south, and it honestly kind of hit me for the worst, because the time that I didn't know about anything, and Mason was just not talking to me or anyone, and it's like, and as a friend, I was worried for him. I was like, I hope nothing's wrong. Because I'm used to losing a lot of things. So I just noticed that there's a, okay. I never noticed that. I've never been on this side. It's probably better because no zombies spawn on this side, I believe. But I was worried in the 3 or 4 months that he was gone. I was super worried about him, and then I had gotten the information from his ex-girlfriend. They had broken up because of the shit he was pulling, where he was like silent for a whole 3 to 4 months, not 2 to 4. Well, technically 2 to 4, but it was probably longer than 3 to 4 now I think about it. But he his ex-girlfriend was also as worried about him as I was, because they were still dating together, and I don't. I don't know if I should make this public information, but I will say just a little hint of what happened. Basically, his reasoning for doing this was stupid. It was dumb. He stopped talking to everyone because of a reason that only involved one other person other than himself, and that wasn't me or anyone else. And I don't want to talk ill about him, but just me being super worried about him caused me to stop a lot of the plans that I had ready for us to do, either on me and team, or plans that I even wanted to do by myself on this channel. And because this, I'm a person who, if you know me, you know how I am. If you have me on any type of messages, I will literally message you almost every day asking how's it going, because I'm always worried about my friends and stuff, and always will be. It's never changed. I've been like that for as long as I can remember. Except like when I was really young, because honestly I was an asshole when I was young to other people. I was an asshole to other people. Because I don't know. I just wanted to distance myself away from everyone. Because yeah. Like, all this shit had happened, and it disencouraged me it disencouraged me, and I didn't do a lot of the stuff I had planned for, and I wouldn't have mind, just setting back the date a month or so. I wouldn't have mind that, but considering he pulled the shit and then doesn't want to, you guys haven't seen the picture. I may pull it up. I don't know. But if I don't pull it up, I'll just tell you anyway. Basically, he had his ex-girlfriend had gotten the information, basically. And I had seen that he had stopped messaging me on purpose, and which is fine. I honestly understood that. I was like, I mean, I was a person that was like, I just told you how I am. I literally message a person every day, or almost every day, unless I'm really busy. That I'm really close to. I message them to make sure that they're still alive, because I'm used to losing some people. I'm used to the thought of losing people, because I've already lost a lot, and I'm used to that feeling, and it kind of like envelops or develops, not envelops. Envelops would be kind of like covering, but it kind of develops it develops more anxiety that I've already had. Because, well, who the fuck would want to lose a friend? Also, I didn't know you could do. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I didn't. What the I don't know if you guys saw it. But I'm a super worried person when it comes to my friends and their safety. Nothing will probably ever change that, to be honest, unless the person starts being an absolute dick. But that's kind of rare with the friends I have. Because I'm usually not friends with dickheads, except for technically one that I'm talking about. But whenever he had pulled that... Whenever he had pulled that shit, it hit me for the worst, and I had been disencouraged to do a bunch of ideas that I had planned. Like, I didn't even want to get another person. Like, after I saw the information that he didn't even want to try, to talk to me or at least say sorry or anything. And it hurt me so bad that I wanted to give up on every plan I had and just sit in my room. I think that night I almost cried myself to sleep. Like, I almost cried. And it was, it's hard because if you watch my reality live streams, I've talked about it before, but I saw Mason as someone who was a real friend and someone who, if he needs someone, I'll be there. And hopefully, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he wasn't there if I needed someone, though I'd like it. I wouldn't mind that because I mean, I'm not super what's the word? Is it self-involved? I don't. It's not selfish. It's, I don't know. It's probably selfish, but like I had thought about it, and honestly, I would like he was one of those people, and because like we had gone to school together, and everything, and it was like, I just wanted to. And he was actually one of the best friends I had in the school, and he wasn't a dickhead. Like, he was actually probably one of the nicest people in the whole entire school, now that I think about it, except for when, somebody would really anger him, which was very rare. Like, it was very hard to anger him. And so something happened, and the problem with it that I'm having is that he didn't tell us that something happened. Because honestly, I thought it was partially my fault that, like, he had stopped talking to me and other people. Well, not just me specifically, because remember what I said earlier, I message someone almost every day at least once to make sure they're okay. And me and Mason were, because we were co-hosts of Meme Team, me and him both just hung out a lot. And I guess it got to him, and then because it got to him and he stopped, it got to me. And probably way worse, because I bet you he fucking... Because he broke up... I don't know, I don't want to get, again, too public with it, because it's not exactly my fight. But basically, his girlfriend had her ex-girlfriend, Lunaby, which is Nat, and she had stood up for herself, basically, against his parents. And I guess he didn't take a liking to it, which is dumb. Like, you gotta... I know everyone's a different person, but you have to think. If someone's standing up for themselves, what the fuck does that make you think? Tell me. If you watch this, I want you to everyone who watches this, I want you to tell me in the comments, if you want. Tell me, if someone's standing up for themselves, what the hell does that mean? Can you tell me? And if you say the right answer that I'm thinking, like if you say the exact right answer, then I will fucking. I guess I'll like the comment to tell you that you successfully answered the question, and are successful with the answer. It's not fucking like. It's not a rebellion phase or anything. It's a fucking literally you standing up for yourself because you think something is wrong. And when I figured out the reason, it really pissed me off. I should probably kill this zombie. But in the order of emotions, basically. When I heard the reason, it basically, first, it made me really sad, because I had gotten the information that he basically didn't want to, be friends anymore. And again, someone I saw as a best and the best because just we stood out. We stood for each other. We made sure to stand for each other and to make sure we are there for each other because that's just what friends are supposed to do. If your friend is in trouble, would you help them? If you say no, you're a fucking horrible friend. I didn't make a crawler. Or, yes I did. Well, I'll make another one. But it had gotten really bad for me. And right now, I'm kind of getting back into the mood of plans and stuff for Meme Team and things. And it's really hard for me. And sometimes I will say, and I know you're probably like, you're just being a whiny ass. Shut the fuck up, you stupid. Okay, anyway. Like, it hurts when this type of stuff happens. I know it's supposed to happen basically all the time, but like, again, it was someone who was really close to me, and then they just up and leave, and it's like, and if you watch Luna Bee's animations and stuff, you'll see that it affected her basically the same way. Like, someone she thought was important left. And not for the best fucking reason. Like, the way he left is like when a fucking stupid ass dad leaves because their child is like has paper or not paperwork is tested for being autistic. Like, to me, that's just stupid. It's your fucking child, man. Your fucking seed. Your fucking DNA is in that fucking blood that's about to be forming when it comes out as a fucking baby. And it's, I don't know, it's basically that same type of reason, and it's just stupid. It's like, you don't abandon someone without a good fucking reason and without telling, and you don't basically stop talking to everyone without at least telling someone a reason first before leaving, or telling everyone the reason first before leaving. Because if he would have told me the reason, honestly, I probably wouldn't have felt as bad. But considering he didn't tell me, he didn't confront me, and then decided to never talk to me and basically stop being, friends, it's like, it just gets to me. It hits me where it hurts the most. And it's like, the mental state is already gone. Now my heart is fucking broken because I lost a friend that I thought was, someone who I'd die for. I don't know. It kind of just, for me, it took a turn for the worst, and probably always will. And I don't know. But I'm getting back into the mood of planning certain stuff and things. And hopefully we have a lot more content on the Meme Team soon. God. Okay, there we go. I should at least make a crawler. Yep. But, hopefully we have content on the Meme Team soon. Because I really just want to do... the purpose of Meme Team was basically me, Mason, and others to just have fun doing what we love. And then Mason had to go and leave us. And then I had been discouraged from everything. But I swear content will be coming soon with new members as Luna Bee and Faye and Sweet Flowers and some other people. who I think you'll like. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I run out of storage. uh, as you can probably tell, this is being recorded on my phone. So, anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a good time, and thank you all for listening. If you did, thank you all for making it all the way through. And yeah, I'm really grateful you all are here. Because if you guys weren't here supporting me in any way, I would probably not be here. Same goes with all of my friends, basically. If not for you guys, I probably wouldn't be alive right now. I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking in front of or behind a phone, pointing at a screen. I'd probably be in a casket or even on just the side of the road where no one found me. If it wasn't for you guys, so thank you all, and I love you all. So bye, everyone. Uh oh, the zombie died. Oh man.